But we on now. Check. I got everything muted, I think, except for me. What that mean? Oh, okay. So you know how to write code too. Oh, okay. No, I thought that's what he did because I know he worked at college. He was telling about how he worked in the. Didn't you work in the computer area with the college? Okay. Hey, what you do there? Oh, okay. I pray that was a good substantial jump. Good. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm looking for that one for myself, man. I had an opportunity, but they kind of gave it to the more fair-skinned fellow, and it's all good. Yeah, so. But I'm black. It's all right. I'm black. Anyway, where we at? Check, 1, 2. We up in this joint. What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. Yeah, what's up, K-Bomb?
Yo, what's good, man?
We got Smash Bros, though.
I'm enjoying life over here, man. Just waiting to get this thing rocking and rolling.
Okay, we up in this piece. I don't know who in here. Is anyone live? What's up, folks? Put that up. What's up, people? Well, we are here. We here to get into these topics. We don't have a lot of topics, but we're gonna try to make it do what it do. That kind of sounds old, don't it?
You know what? I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby.
Yeah. So Jamie Foxx played that role, man. What's up, Taz? Welcome to the show. What's up, fellas? He say. Taz says, "What's up to y'all?"
What's up?
Welcome to the show. And as always,
we got Smash Bros, though.
We got Smash Bros in this building. Anyway.
Splatoon up in this.
Yeah, that's going to be what we on tomorrow. So y'all getting on tomorrow? Y'all, are we doing that tomorrow?
I might not have it tomorrow. I got mine coming from GameFly. So y'all give me a little minute.
I'll have the game. I don't know if I'm going to be online, though. Unless you're going to be online, I guess I'll go ahead and...
Well,
I'm holding out for the last second.
I'm holding out as long as I can.
If I get, I already got it, so I'm gonna get it online as soon as I unpack it. That's the only way to play it. You know, I gotta get online with it. Who is it? Let me see. Who is this right here? What's up, fellas? This is a Pac-Man. Is that how you say that? A Pac-Man? What's up, fellas? What is do? Welcome to the show, man. Hope that you enjoy yourself. We just getting things started here.
What's up?
Yeah! We just getting it started.
Slap yourself!
That wasn't to you. That was just, I just wanted to tell somebody to slap themselves. Don't feel offended out of it. That wasn't at you, bro. Anyway, so welcome to the show. We here to talk about these games. I believe we got the livest gaming podcast in these parts. I don't think nobody do it liver than we do it.
Easily.
But anyway, what's been good, y'all? Y'all checked out all these new movies on Disney Plus?
Huh? There's new movies on Disney Plus?
Yeah, you got the live action Pinocchio with Tom Hanks. I'm looking forward to that. They just dropped Love and Thunder. I gotta rewatch that because I sure didn't enjoy it at the theater, so I gotta give it another whirl. See if it was as bad as I thought it was.
No.
Watched She-Hulk today. It was cool. It was cool. They kind of making one a little too much comedy, but
I knew you weren't gonna like that. I already knew you weren't gonna like that piece. I already knew you weren't gonna like it.
No, wait a minute. No, okay, but don't do me like that. Okay, let me explain.
I already knew.
I like it, but I still want the Sorcerer Supreme to be respected, and that's what I'm feeling like. Are we respecting the Sorcerer Supreme? Because when
the only thing is, they would do the same thing in the comic. In the comics, the only thing is that it looks weird because it's live action. But this same little episode they did here, they would absolutely do that same scene in the comic book.
Now, is there some Easter eggs with this character that he had to deal with in the episode? Because
it has to be, because that name is synonymous with a certain person, and to use that name and it not to be that person.
Am I thinking of the right person?
I'm not gonna do any spoilers.
Is it Flames and
yeah.
Okay, because I was confused. Like, wait a minute, ain't that?
That's what that name is.
Okay,
yes.
I was like, that's
who he is, and that's why I was surprised. And
right.
And the thing is, they didn't say the first name; they kept saying the whole name.
Right.
They kept saying his whole name, not just his first name. His whole name.
It yet? You haven't seen it, so we talking.
I have not seen it, sir. Okay. But y'all can talk
I'm
about
not gonna
it.
spoil it. It's all good. The people in the chat may not have heard it too, so I'm not gonna spoil it.
Yeah,
not gonna bother me at all.
I'm with you, K-Bum. When I first heard the name, it threw me off. Like, whoa! But then it's like, wait a minute here. But I think that I think it ties to where they can open up to, with all the mystic and stuff. It does open up for that character because that's part of his background. So I leave it at that. Then when Keith sees it, he can give his thoughts. Also, I've been checking out that House of Dragons, bro. I'm a Game of Thrones fanatic.
Listen,
oh my God, that show is.
I want to, but I'm gonna wait.
Why you waiting?
It's not the same people, man. It's not the same people.
I know it's not.
I get it, but man,
the book's already been written.
You talk about a letdown. Listen, I'll
The
wait.
books have already been written, man.
They did Khaleesi wrong, bro. They did Khaleesi wrong.
I hear you, sir, and I respect everything you said.
I don't know why they rushed the last.
Because they were on some other stuff. They were trying to get ready for their Star Wars movie trilogy they were going to do.
Yep.
Where is that at?
It got canned after that terrible showing. Disney canned it.
No, this is HBO.
No,
okay,
the director.
Let me try this again. The showrunners
I missed what you said.
That was actually doing the story and all that for Game of Thrones were pinned to do the Star Wars trilogy.
Oh, got it.
And that's why they were kind of rushing, because they were trying to do two things at once. Wow. And so they didn't put they're all into the last two seasons. And after Disney saw all that, and they was like, nah, we'll find somebody else.
Okay, that makes sense. What's up, Carlos Hill? Welcome to the show, bro.
Carlos in a good little minute. What's up, Carlos?
Yeah.
Hey, before we get rocking, what's up, Carlos? Have y'all seen Hunt for Jesus?
I heard about it. I haven't seen it. I gotta see it.
What is this?
It's a new movie with Regina Hall and Sterling K. Brown.
Yep.
What is it called? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Is it good?
I thought it was great.
What is it on?
It's in the movies, but you can watch it if you have Peacock. You can watch it on Peacock right now.
I don't have Peacock.
That and Jurassic World Dominion.
Is Peacock free?
Peacock is
free, but some shows not.
But yeah, if you want everything you got, and I think it's like $5. But if you got an Xfinity Comcast, you might be able to get it for free. That's how I'm getting it for free, because of them.
Do they let you watch certain games on there too? Because I might do
that. That I don't know.
Because I just cut the cord, man. I let cable fully go. I don't have no more cable My wife took my box out the house. But I did upgrade Disney to ESPN, so I'll be able to see some of the games. I'm going to have to figure this out, man. I cut the cord. I got to figure this out. So, no cable. I don't watch cable. I only use it for sports. So, that's $200 I don't need to spend.
I use YouTube TV and pretty much got everything I want. $65 a month.
Yeah. YouTube TV is pretty legit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's smooth too.
PlayStation View was the best, but YouTube TV is good too.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. $65
Did they discontinue View?
Yeah, they did.
So you get all the games.
Yeah, it's pretty much cable without the ridiculous price. The price of cable.
Yeah, because I was like, I ain't even want to talk to old boy. I was like, I ain't even gonna bother him with this.
Just look up YouTube TV. It has the Red Zone channel and everything.
I didn't know it had sports, but yeah, now that you say that,
it's the Red Zone channel and everything. Yeah.
Let me talk to the wife because that's not $200.
Check it out.
She might.
Baby, I know you just got rid of the box, but
yeah, we could get this other situation going. Anyway, let me start. Anyway, welcome to the show, folks. K-Bomb, my baby, feel good. I'm feeling better now. There is hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel for your boy Levelhead. I might not be cut off from my sports for long. I had an app that I just don't want to use no more. I was watching it, but I just I don't want to do that. I don't want to be illegal. But anyway, welcome to the show. I guess we warmed y'all up. Y'all all in here. Carlos here. Taz here. Pac-Man is here. So let's get into the intro. Let's go.
It's about to get live. We keep it pretty level, no surprise. Come and listen to the topic plus. Yeah, check out our discussion. Keith Norris and DJ Cat. K-Bump 20 on the MIC. Check our night all the way in Germany. Levelhead, you know who that boy is. What I say? Live and left. We on that MIC. Live and left. We just talking them games. Live and left. Take a seat and listen up, man. Live and left.
Welcome to the show. We already introduced ourselves, but we are here. What's up, fellas?
Man, what it do, man? I am ready to go, man. I'm ready to get into these topics, man. Let's do this podcast. I'm excited.
Like I said,
I'm here.
Keith is here.
One hitter quitter. TKO you.
Welcome to the show, folks. We are here. We rest to get into this whole
Yes, sir.
thing. Since we took so long talking at the beginning, we ain't gonna hold y'all up. Let's get on into what you've been gaming on. Let's go.
Yeah.
Now put your hands together.
You know what time it is? It's time for What Have You Been Gaming On? Sing it, folks. Let's go. Hey. What you been gaming on? 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 Gaming on, gaming on, gaming on.
All right, so what have you been gaming on? Mr. Norris, go ahead and take over, bro. What have you been gaming on, man?
Games. Still on that Kenna. I'm so glad that they say her name in the game because I was so confused as to how to pronounce it at first. Yeah, still on Kenna. And I will admit something on the podcast. I don't have to say this, but I'm gonna say it to support my brother Levelhead over here. I am playing the game on easy. I was playing. Listen here, listen. I'm gonna explain. I gotta explain this story. So I dropped the game for a while.
Wait a minute, Keith. You gotta explain because you made it sound like I'm on easy. You do it right. Go ahead, man. I'm just laughing how you say you gotta support me. I'm like, I wasn't playing no easy, but
No, because
okay.
I talk so much noise about Metroid with you, so here, I'm finna eat my crow. Uh, so I had dropped the game, and I want to pick it back up. And this is before you had said that you wanted to you started playing it again, and I didn't remember how to play the game, and I was getting my butt handed to me, and I was like, So I dropped it, and I never went back. I was meaning to go back, but I never went back, and I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna play it this way. And I may play it through again on a higher difficulty, but right now I'm gonna play this mug on easy story mode. And I ain't ashamed of it. Say something in the chat. I'm not ashamed.
Say something. One more again.
So I've been on Kenna. I haven't touched Xenoblade this week. No, I just haven't had a desire to play it. I picked up Cyberpunk. I kind of want to see what was going on over there because they just released a bunch of stuff, some DLC, and they announced.
I'm hearing it's a smooth 60 that they got going on with some of the changes.
Hey man, listen, all y'all who didn't have faith, man, we here. It took a while, but we here. The DLC is going to be free because they screwed up. But
listen, I think they said in the beginning it was going to be free DLC. I believe.
Oh, I thought.
No. I believe that's what they said at the beginning. To be honest with you.
But yeah, we are here, and then they saying that Witcher, what is it called? The something version, Witcher 3, is on track. So we here.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, I didn't know that because I know it hit a stumbling block.
Mm-hmm.
With that team in Russia.
Block. They hit a brick wall.
No, the team in Russia. It was the team in Russia that was doing the Witcher.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, they saying it's on track.
Okay.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah. So what else did I play? So these other games that I'm finna mention, I just played like a few minutes of them, not much. I just kind of wanted to see what they was about. Death's Door. Played a little bit of that. It's kind of like a top-down isometric view game.
Okay, yeah, it's what I think it is.
Yeah, it's one of those. And then I went ahead and booted up As Dust Falls, and I'm probably going to delete that game here shortly.
Hold up, man.
It ain't.
One hit. You just gave up out for one, man.
Man, actually, you know what,
Chief?
It's people saying that the story is good. I haven't actually given it a chance to get good. I don't know if I want to sit through and play that though. I was getting sleepy. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. But I can see why people want to play it. The story, making the decisions, and I've heard people on other podcasts and in different reviews, and they say it's like 8 or 9 different branching stories or whatever that you can choose from. So you got a lot of options. I just don't know if I want to play that though. And my mind be tripping me out because the way the game is like told and how the visuals are, I'd be thinking that my game is stuttering or something. But so I'm trying to think if there's anything else I played. I think that's it. And yeah, that's it.
My man dog in that game. He said, Is my TV stuttering?
Man.
So it's not Detroit.
Oh no. Hey, Detroit.
Okay.
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
Wrap it up.
That's it.
Wrap it up. I'm messing with you, King. Go ahead, K-Bub. I forgot I had that over there.
Wrap it up.
No. Give a shout out to Carlos. I see that he's on his way on a flight. So we appreciate you coming through, Mr. Carlos, man. We saw you chatting there. We were just running some things a little bit behind, but we appreciate you. Safe travels, my man.
Safe travels, bro.
But yeah, so what I've been gaming on. So again, it's football season. It's football season, sir. The first game of the season is going on right now as we speak. The Bills are playing the Rams.
Okay.
So I have been indulging myself in the Madden. And again, this year's Madden, I think they've done a pretty good job. There's still some issues and problems and bugs and stuff they need to fix, but they've already come out with a patch that came out today.
With a
I've been playing
they
that.
put a Band-Aid on it already?
Man, no, that's awesome that they passed already. You know, it's that the response the
I'm
response is
messing, bro.
good.
Don't let me
Um,
throw you off. Bro.
yeah, you calm down. But no, I've been playing. I've been playing this thing they call squads, which is two on two or 3-on-3, where you have three people on the same team versus three people on another team, all playing Madden together. So I've been playing mostly that. It's been pretty much most of my time on the PlayStation. I've been doing that. Um, Played a little bit of the show, kind of dust that back off. They kind of give me some in between time. I've actually done a lot with Horizon. I'm very close to the end.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think I'm very close. I think there's probably two more big chapters left. I know they have this little final fight that's about to happen, but I know it's not the end. There's probably maybe two more chapters after that final fight. That's probably going to happen because there's probably some twists and turns that's going to happen. But yeah, I'm probably very close to the end of that game. So then I can move on to a game that, well, it's going to be sports time in a while. So coming this September and October is going to be me and sports games. Because 2K comes out tonight.
Splatoon got to be up in there, right? Splatfest.
2K comes out tonight.
Oh my. Go ahead, K-Bub. I'm gonna let you slide with that. I'm gonna let you slide. Go ahead.
Yes, 2K comes out tonight. Hopefully, no Taz listen. Hopefully, Taz can get on some 2K as well. But we'll see about that. So I'll probably be playing that. Probably not too late because I got to get up for work in the morning. But hopefully Taz slides through and play some of that. And FIFA is going to be around the corner as well.
Man, I thought you said you wasn't getting this year's, man.
Get this year's what?
2K.
I ain't never said I wasn't getting 2K.
NBA? You talking about NBA 2K, right?
Yes.
I thought I said, man, I'm looking for you. Like, no, man, I don't know. I thought that's what you said. Maybe I misunderstood.
Nah, player, I ain't never said I wasn't getting 2K. These people are money hungry. As a money hungry company that microtransactions transaction everything, but is still lit to play, to be 5-on-5, have 5 of your homies in the chat playing all playing together and the basketball game. You can't really, it's kind of hard to replace that feeling, right? So yeah, we'll be getting it. I'm getting it. I've already bought it. It's on its download. Taz just got it as well. I got 2 hours and 23 minutes before it unlocks. And so I'll be ready to play that. So yeah, and then Splatoon in between when I get time, if I ain't opportunity to play something else.
Man. Wrap it up.
Bro, we got
Get out of here with
we
that,
got
man.
smashed.
Anyway, let's hype this back up. K-Bum drowned all the life out of here with hating on Splatoon. But no, so you got anything else you finna say, K-Bum? I ain't mean to interrupt.
No. That's it.
All right,
I see Dark Sun Rising.
That's what I was finna do. What's up,
I'm
Dark Sun
beating
Rising?
you to it.
I was about to hit him when I was messing with you and forgot because I was doing to wrap it up too much. My bad,
Doing
Dark
too
Sun.
much. That's it.
Welcome to the show, bro. Had to tell K-Bum to wrap that up. But anyway, so what have I been gaming on? Of course, I've been playing that Kena. Kenu, is that how you say it, Keith? How you say it? Kena. Bridge of Spirits. And I was at I feel like it's fair to say where we were. The Woodsman. What's the name? What is the full name?
The Corrupt Woodsman?
Yeah, the Corrupt Woodsman. I ain't no joke boss.
That boy, yeah.
Man. So piggybacking on, because that's all I played this week is Kena. I've beaten so much over this break. You know, I was kind of letting y'all know when I got time, I can get it in. That's just I don't be having a lot of time. Worked on a music video. I will put that up. Actually, go to my Levelhead Twitter is up, is posted up there. I shot that video. I'm actually in the video if you want to see what I look like. I ain't gonna tell you which person I am, but I'm in there. Anyway, go check that out. Little plug for myself. Anyway, so let's cut that out. I don't know. I had to give myself a plug. But anyway, so Keith disturbed my peace, y'all. I was happily taking this thrashing by the corrupted woodsman, and like I'm gonna figure this thing out. I'm gonna beat this boss. If it takes me another 2 weeks, I'm gonna beat this boss on this level. So my boy Keith was like, man. I asked him, where you at? I said, he's like, I just beat this one particular boss, the woodsman, and my heart sunk. Because I saw Metroid Dread all over again. I did, man. I'm being honest. This Keith going to be transparent. I'm going to be transparent. My heart sunk. I was like, hey, don't tell me this dude I beat this boss, and I'm sweating bullets trying to beat this because this character is hard to beat. Like it's too much they want you to do. It's just too much. And I'm like, man, I don't have that many fingers. So Keith like, man, I put it on easy. My heart felt better, y'all. Butterflies and euphoria came over my mind. I was like, okay. So I was like, no, I'm gonna man it out. I'm gonna beat it on the regular. We ain't even got it on hard. It's just regular. And I was like, you know what?
Tough.
If Keith could put it on easy, so can I. And I put it on easy. Yeah, I put it on easy. I told you I put it on easy and felt bad because it was too easy. I was like, wait a minute. I beat that boss in no time. I was like, I wasn't taking no damage. I was like, I got to put it back on the regular. I can't play like this. This too cheap. But for that boss, I humbly say I don't care. It was too hard. I was not going to beat her anytime soon. But I want to progress this story because this game should not be taking as long. But it's hard. It's not an easy game. Far as the bosses, man, is crazy. I know. I'm already seeing like this was a mid-level boss. We ain't even got to the real McCoy yet. So, but I plan on beating that here sometime soon. Your boy go back to work. The start of the week, man. I'm happy and dreading it at the same time. But anyway, that's all I got in. My daughters played a little Shy Guy, and what was the other one? Mario Kart. They and Smash Bros. They like Smash Bros. All of a sudden they fell in love with all these Nintendo games, bro. I got me some Nintendo twins.
All right, Uncle K-Bomb got to pay these people a visit.
I got some Nintendo.
Uncle K-Bomb got to pay
my
these kids a visit.
My daughters are Nintendo babies. I did something right. I accomplished my goal in life. No, go ahead. Who got something to say?
I got a question. I want to pick your brain. Pick your brain right quick. Pick your brain. When you put Kenna on easy, did it feel like playing Zelda?
No. It was easier than Zelda to me.
You think so?
It felt like Zelda early on. Not if I look at Breath of the Wild, how when you get to those divine the machines the
divine beast.
The divine beast. Nah, it ain't nowhere. That's the boss. The divine beast felt like this boss we was fighting, but no, it felt like earlier stages of Zelda. Yeah, I agree with that, but. No, that boss was too easy. Well, yeah. I will admit. Now that you say that, certain bosses, Keith, not all bosses, but certain bosses, I concede to that. It was Zelda. Like it really felt like how I felt at the beginning. Kenna, the first few stages, it felt like I went back there, and I ain't like that. I was like, no, I want a challenge. That was too easy. But anyway. So we finna get into these topics. Anyway, man, yeah. What we going with first?
Let's go ahead and get TSQ out the way.
TSQ, all right, so let's load it up. I got it already ready to go. So this garbage happened. So let me start this off because Keith already gonna say what I'm gonna say. Let me turn the sound off. So I saw this. I think I was watching Spun Wave, and he said that this was going to be happening. We shout out to Spun Wave and all them over there, man. I like what he be doing. He got some good stuff, some good content over there, man. And all them guys over there. Shout out to all them Player Essence and all them. They be keeping the brother informed when you ain't got time to be. I got too much to do to be trying to keep up with all these games like that. So I was watching his thing, and he was talking about how THQ is going to have a showcase, and I was like, I didn't see Keith talk about this. I didn't see K-Bomb talk about this. So I was like, let me put it up in the chat, and so I watched it, and as you see, no.
Not just no.
I was, man, Keith, if you was dozing off, bro, I was asleep. Forget those.
Bro, I was over here trying to figure out what generation we was in.
I don't think I got through the first 20 minutes. I think when they showed the skeleton dude thing, I think I was done at that point. I got distracted and went back to my new camera and looking at the settings and that. And so I don't. So I'm gonna say, I ain't missed nothing. I don't feel like it was much of nothing here, but I'm gonna go back and actually watch it. But Keith, you said you watched a little bit more than I did, so I'm gonna throw it over to you, and then K-Bun, you can swing behind him. What was your thoughts of this showcase, bro?
Again, none of these games, to me, just they didn't pass the eye test. None of them look next gen. I was waiting on that one game. Then I was sitting there thinking, what the heck does THQ actually make?
Well, you know they make they make what's that one game that I do like with the Four Horsemen? They make that.
What is that?
Dark Rider?
Darksiders.
Oh, Darksiders.
Yeah, they make
That's
that.
right. They do make that. That wasn't there. So
right. So
I don't really know what to say other than like it's one of those times where I'm just like, y'all should just go watch it for yourself and just experience it for yourself. Because I personally didn't like anything that they showed. I think we was talking early on before the show started. I thought Alone in the Dark looked cool, but then K-Bomb brought it to my attention that this is not a brand new game. It's like a remake, or how they say it was a reimagining. So it ain't something that's new. I can't think of one game, and I have the list in front of me right now, and I can't think of one game that really stood out to me. None of these games look good, and I'm just kind of curious as to why they even thought they had enough to even have they had enough content, but to me it wasn't good. Again, I'm still trying.
This meeting should have been an email.
It should have been an email, and I'm literally email last generation. Like I said, I'm still trying to struggle
they
with.
font and graphics look better than anything they actually showed.
I give them that, but none of this stuff look good. And one of those games look like Hot Wheels from Horizon. I was gonna say Zero Dawn. What's the game, the racing game? Horizon.
Forza Horizon.
Forza Horizon. Yeah, so many horizons in the world. But anyways, yeah, I don't really have much to say, man. No, it's a no, dog.
Okay. Well, y'all got my opinion on it. Nah, but go ahead. If they would have showed Darksiders, I probably would have been there for something because I got to beat the third entry to that series. I still got to get that up. But anyway, go ahead, K-Bun. What's your thoughts? I know you didn't get a chance to check it all out.
So let's be honest here. Let K-Bun come out here and just be honest. Can we do that?
Yeah.
So I was a bad podcast mate. All right, let's just come out and say that I was a bad member of the podcast. Normally, when your podcast with the guy with the name on the podcast puts a video or something in the group chat, he wants the entire podcast to go and check it out. And the leader of the podcast put a video that said THQ in the chat, and I closed my phone. Didn't even look at it. Wasn't even worth my time. So I come here in this conversation, and I since then I had time to look at the THQ and got a chance to check it out. So I will say one more thing before I get into how I feel about THQ. I didn't know they were still around. Can we be honest with that? I thought they had closed down back in the early 2000s, and I believe they did. I believe they did close shop in the early 2000s. I think somebody bought them back out. So I don't think this is the original THQ. I think this is a rebirth THQ, if I'm not mistaken. And if I'm wrong, you can please correct me in the comment section. But I went back and I looked at some of these games, and there is not a single game that interests me that I was like, oh man, that even to say that might be cool. Like just get a that might be cool out of me, and it was just a miss after miss after miss, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, what are you doing? You need to go. It's like the Devolver when they used to have their stuff at E3. Who's watching the Devolver E3 press conference? Who's watching that? So I don't.
Can I read something? Pac-Man said. He said,
"Go ahead, sir."
Space for sale. Aren't there 20,000 games just like this? He said, I swear I've seen this type of game for the past 10 years in the indie scene, and I agree. A lot of this stuff looks indie. It looks. This doesn't even look like what they used to make themselves. This like THQ actually was a top-notch development studio back in the day. This stuff looked they was up there.
You use top-notch very sparingly.
Respectable, but that's what I meant.
Okay,
top-notch in the sense of respectable. They made respectable games. Bethesda, respectable. You know what I'm saying? Darksiders is respectable. That's a good game, especially the first one. So to see them kind of stoop to these levels to where, bro, like I'm skimming through here. Because I didn't see anything either that, and I know this probably ain't fair, but I ain't see this. I guess it's AEW video game. Let me check that out. But anyway,
AEW.
Yeah, AEW. Because no, THQ, no. You should have forget emailing it. You just should have. Hey, this game coming out.
A bit of memo.
Yeah, hey, we got some stuff coming
Not
out.
even the email. Check
it out when you want to. Like, this doesn't need to be a showcase, but
no, forget that. Hey, our game is out today.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. No matter how many trailers we gave
not
you,
even marketing.
Listen, no matter how many trailers that we would have gave y'all, you weren't going to be interested. So we're just going to tell you it's out today. Go get it.
Right. This wasn't. Yeah. Anyway, so anything else with the THQ showcase? We don't have to spend no more time on that.
I will say, if you guys remember the fall of THQ, do you guys remember that? How the mighty THQ fell because what happened of them spending all that money putting it into licensed games.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They were spending all that money in licensed game and they were bad and they weren't recouping any of that money. And I'm just like, I don't know what they're doing. Even now. Like it seems like they're a top rate developer posing, not top rate, but
a mid rate.
A mid rate developers posing as indie makers. Is what it seems like to me. Because these games seem very indie to me, right? So publisher, that's where I'm looking for. A mid rate publisher posing as indie indie developer. So that's just my viewpoint of it.
Right. Hold up. Was that girl? Is that girl? Is she a wrestler? The one that was in the video? Isn't that her?
That was her. That was her. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I agree with you, Pac-Man. Back in the day, THQ was a hot B tier list developer, but that it was again back in 21 through 25. You're right. Absolutely.
And that's where these games belong. 2001.
They use the same code from 2000.
So y'all ain't looking forward to this one right here? Y'all ain't looking forward to this what is this, Stunt Fest or something like that?
I'd rather play SpongeBob.
This game is gonna be free on Game Pass. Just put it like that. This is one of them games you get free on Game Pass.
So let me give THQ this right here.
But we got
No,
Smash
that's
Bros,
the wrong
though.
one. Give both me and THQ this one.
This game looks like they beat Ubisoft to the punch.
All right, so we what you laughing at?
No, Keith said this game looks like they beat Ubisoft to the punch.
Yeah, this does look like a Ubisoft title. Summer of Stunts. So
They turn it into cars. I don't even. I mean, that's cool.
Stunt Fest didn't look too bad, but anyway, that's all they really had. Well, SpongeBob. Well, we got SpongeBob. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on, man.
Yo, first name basis. I know first name was in here. What's up, first name?
Oh, hey, what's up, bro?
I did not know he was up in here.
Yeah, he just showed up. Y'all cracking me up, bro. That's what we here to do.
THQ.
It's true,
It's garbage.
THQ is doing all the work.
What is this sponge? What?
All right, so we got to move on. Hey man, this platforming. Hold up. You can see if my Nintendo roots make me see if
That's
this.
all they got to do for Nintendo fan. Throw something that look like a platformer. You guys like who?
Yeah, they got to do more than that. But I'm a sucker for the platformer. I ain't gonna front. Anyway, let's move on, man. So, as y'all know, tomorrow, Splatoon 3 is coming out. Let's get that out, and then we get to our main topic. So, Splatoon 3 is hitting up tomorrow, and I kind of want to get y'all anticipation, man. Are y'all excited? I know we wasn't at first, but you know how everything changed when you decide to get something. So, how y'all feeling about Splatoon now that we all decided to pick it up?
I was not excited. I looked at that game and I said, "Oh, just more of the same." And then you said you was going to get it, and I was like, "Well, I knew he was going to get it." Then K-Bon said he was going to get it, and I was like, "Dang, I gotta get it now." If K-Bon getting a Nintendo game and I don't, that's just don't look.
That's
good.
blasphemy right there.
It's pure blasphemy. So I went ahead and pre-ordered. Can't wait for my keychain.
Where you pre-ordered it from? Because they didn't offer me no keychain.
Best Buy.
Okay, I pre-ordered from Best Buy, and they didn't offer me no keychain, so I'm gonna have to talk to them.
No.
I'm a preferred customer there. Shoot, I spent a lot of money at Best Buy. They should know me by first name basis. But no, man, I'm excited for. I don't know why I'm really excited for this freaking game, man. I think it's K-Bomb. K-Bomb shocked me. Let me. Taz, can I pull back?
Wait a minute.
K-Bomb, like he kind of let it out. K-Bomb shocked all of us because we both was like, I don't know. We don't know. K-Bomb like, I'm getting it. I already got it in my mail. It's already coming. Like, and we both. That's when I was like, well, if K-Bomb getting it, I gotta get it.
Making me look bad over here.
Right. So, K-Bomb. So you enjoy Splatoon enough to get Nintendo guys to pick up Splatoon 3.
All right, so let's get on this.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Everybody in the chat room, do y'all understand what level of amazingness this is? This dude hasn't turned his Switch on since 2019, before COVID. The Switch hasn't seen light before COVID. It don't even know COVID happened.
That is not a true statement.
It doesn't even know COVID happened. But anyway, he got
pandemic.
Not a true statement.
But I can't stop laughing. I need to stop. My cheeks hurting. But anyway, my point is, whether you have turned it on since COVID or not, I ain't talking about turning it on to see if it still works. I'm talking about playing it. But anyway,
matter of fact, now you talking about let me plug it up. I'm talking about it. That thing ain't been plugged up in a good little bit. Let me plug it up. Let me charge it.
Yeah, you gotta dust off the
ready
ports.
to go.
Anyway, K-Bum, the non-Nintendo guy, got Nintendo guys to buy Splatoon 3, y'all. Do y'all not see the significance in this? We was not getting it until he said get it. He had it already keyed up.
I wasn't in day one.
Man, you killing me, K-Bum. You gotta explain yourself, bro. How did this happen? How was you the guy to sell us on Splatoon 3? Go on, you got the floor, bro.
Okay. All right, so let's get honest here.
We being
this
honest.
has
Everything
this
is
has
facts.
That's nothing to do with how good Splatoon is. Let's get that out the way. It has everything to do with this is the only game that I've been able to play with all the homies at once. Right. So this is the first game that I'll be able to keep and level all of us together playing the same game and having a good time at it. And so my idea is, I would love to. I'm down for it. If I gotta get Splatoon 3 for us to get together, hop on together and play together as a crew, I'm down for it. It wasn't. It's not a bad game. So let's get that out of the way too. K-Bomb is not saying Splatoon is a bad game. Splatoon 2 was not a bad game by any stretch of imagination. And I've definitely echoed that in the podcast before. I don't think Splatoon was a bad game. I think Splatoon is a fun game. I think Splatoon should be marketed even more in Nintendo. I think Splatoon should have a bigger platform on the same. I think it should be on the same level as Smash, Mario Kart. To me, it should be in front of. It should be in front of Mario Golf, Mario Strikers. It should be higher than all of them. It should be on the same line as your Kirby, as your Mario, as your Smash, as your Mario Kart.
I agree.
Because where, and we're going to talk about this with Sony, where is your Call of Duty replacement? Where is your Call of Duty alternative? That is Splatoon. That is your Call of Duty alternative.
He came prepared today, bro. He wasn't playing.
He preaching.
This brother, he done opened up the Bible, Splatoon chapter 3, verse 5. Jesus, boy. And the Lord said there shall be fest all day long. Anyway, go ahead, Key.
That was just dude tripping. Yeah, this is the alternative. I think it should have a higher platform. It is a well-made game. And my issues with Splatoon was that there were some things that you expect from a first-person shooter or third-person shooter or mainline shooter, multiplayer online shooter that was not present in Splatoon. That was kind of my issue. There's
kind of
some things
touch on
that
some of those because I remember us talking about that. And it's like I said, it's been a while since I played.
It's been a while.
So what were some of those things like? Because Nintendo is
communication.
Right.
This is not 2001. It should be easy for us to coordinate and talk and be able to say how we want to instead of us creating a Discord channel to have a conversation with each other.
What I was going to say, K-Bomb, since you raised that subject, it does seem like Nintendo is trying to keep Splatoon at a certain level.
Yeah, it's at a level, but not the level it deserves to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Splatoon has, if we be real, let's be real. You said let's be real. Splatoon has more potential than Smash and all those games because of the aesthetics. If you add a lot of the stuff that is in the Call of Duties and other titles like the rankings and all that type of stuff, like I won't say Splatoon doesn't have rankings, but they're trying not to make it where you can brag and really gloat about your skill level versus someone else. Nintendo works tirelessly at making it where you don't feel like you lose, and that's why.
And that's why they don't understand the culture then.
Right,
and that's why they miss out on so much.
So I'm saying, so go into that a little bit because you raise an interesting. You said some interesting stuff. I think some legit stuff. Splatoon does have the potential to be a way bigger situation than Nintendo is allowing it, because I think Nintendo is trying to keep it so friendly to and accessible to. And that ain't gonna change with some of the stuff you're talking about. But Nintendo is scared of competition, like at that level, where Call of Duty, it can be rough. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you jump up in there. So
go
there. And let me say this.
Let's take this.
Let me send this out to J Love real quick. Welcome to the show, bro. J Love 954 Jackson. right, that sounds like a radio show. J Love 954 on the dial. We gonna hit these slow jams real quick. Go ahead, K-Bone.
Let's take a game. Let's not even take Call of Duty. Right? We were talking about the competitive scene. Let's not take Call of Duty, right? Because that is the guy, right? So let's not take him. Let's take a little game called Rocket League. Rocket League was it blew up because it was free to play on PlayStation one weekend. And it blew up. It is I know you guys know the game. You've probably seen it. It's the game where you have cars.
Yeah, it's soccer. Yes. Cars and soccer.
Do you know why that game blew up? Well, no. Not why it blew up. Why it exploded. It blew up because it was free on PlayStation. You know why it exploded? It exploded because of the competitive scene. They created the seasons. They created these seasons, these competitive platforms, so people can go out there and show other people that they're the best at Rocket League. And Rocket League became an esport. Okay. Rocket League is still an esport. It is still has a huge audience. Rocket League right now, and it to me it is as close to Splatoon as I can get a E-League type of game, esport type of game, because it is not the realistic graphics. It is a cartoony type of graphics, and it's a cartoony kind of notion that you're using cars, throwing cars at a ball, right? And but it blew up because they dug into the competitive scene. And Nintendo they exploded.
They want it, but they want to control the type of competitive nature of the game. And it's like, yeah, you hit something real.
People want to show you. They want to show you how good they are.
Look better than I remember, man. This look a lot better, a lot cleaner.
Nah, just you.
So I've watched a bunch of reviews, and they said this. A lot of people are saying that this game is what we've been waiting for. This is the Splatoon we've been waiting for since the first one. Just a few facts about it. For me, Salmon Run is always available. So on the previous one, you had to wait a real life. You had to wait a certain time to play Salmon Run. Now you can play it anytime you want. You can play not Splatfest, but the regular. Everything is available. You don't have to wait at certain times, which is great. And they also said that for some reason, like you just mentioned, Level, that aesthetically and graphically, this game, even though I think it's 1080p, but it's doing something different with the engine.
Man.
And it's a lot cleaner.
No, they said this is their first game using
that technology.
It's like an up-res. What was it?
It's from NVIDIA, right?
Yeah. It's learning. It learns.
It's the resolution. It's a resolution thing.
Right.
It's like upscaling the resolution. I forget the name of it, and I'm mad I can't remember it. But it's taking a lower res and it's upscaling it dynamically.
Now, the reason I'm saying what I'm saying, K-Bun, because I'm seeing it like I can see what y'all see on actual live. It's down res. It's down res.
Yes. Thank you, Keith.
Looking at the footage in HD straight off the screen, that looks sharper than what I remember. But anyway, Splatoon is more fun than Call of Duty. Oh, K-Bum, J Love trying to send shots at you, bro. He said it's funner than Call of Duty.
He can send the shots, but you wouldn't have Sony fighting in the court system for Splatoon. I'll tell you that.
And that's a good segue right there. Anyways.
Wait.
No, I'm not done. Go ahead, Keith. Go ahead.
No, I gotta get this one off. So I want to talk about what y'all was just talking about with Nintendo not allowing this game to be as big as it could be. I think that is true. I think Nintendo wants Mario and Zelda and Mario Kart, obviously, to be the games that they market the most. And I think it is a travesty that Splatoon doesn't get that same type of love. I'm not saying that it will, because the fans have to pay for it and buy the games. But Splatoon should be right there, right alongside those games, because it's different enough. It plays nothing like Mario. It plays nothing like Zelda. It's not a kart racer, and it's not Smash Brothers. So Nintendo, you actually have another game in your arsenal that should be a lot bigger, and you should allow it to be as big as it can possibly be. It could be the best game that you have, honestly. And I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying it could be, and they should allow it to be.
It could be their best multiplayer game.
It could be absolutely, but
Yeah.
they're not allowing it to be. So I 100% agree with y'all, but they tripping.
Yeah,
Like, do you not want people to buy your online? This is what you should be promoting for people to buy your online with.
Facts.
Nintendo, and this has been my problem. Nintendo still tries to be the parents of gamers, and it's like, look, I understand you. It's they kind of contradict themselves, because you go through the eShop. There's a lot of stuff in the eShop that Sony wouldn't even put on their platform. A lot of games that are sexual in nature that that's on Nintendo eShop that you wouldn't find in the Sony eShop. Nintendo is scared of you getting online and the competitive scene. Call of Duty, they'd cuss you out. You know what I'm saying? They'd talk about you, and you ain't. They don't want that. That's why they want to give you a box for the whole house can hear what's being said. All that is like, bro, stop trying to chaperone grown people, because that's who majority of buying is adult, older people. So they still kind of live in a fantasy world where they dominated by youth when they really not. A lot of young folks buying PlayStations and Xboxes. You got a real fan base that buys your system, and you are moving into a unique space with the Switch. But they scared. They don't want to have Call of Duty level freedom for their fans. They don't. They fight that. They've been fighting it for years. This ain't the first game they fought it with. They fought it with the Smashes. They fought it in all their multiplayer games. They have fought it, and but I don't know if they're gonna be able to be successful with it too much longer with fighting it. I think it's going to demand. It's just because this game it's gonna grow. Because I say this, not throw it to you, Keith. This game wasn't even intended to be made like this. This was a young group at Nintendo who made this game. I think Miyamoto wanted to put Mario them in it, and it didn't work. And the younger team, I think he even didn't think it was going to be as successful because they didn't have a recognizable mascot, and it blew up because the gameplay is just legit. It's a fun game. It's just all the hoops you gotta jump through for voice chat and all that stuff. Is like, man, come on, stop. But go ahead, Keith, and we move on to our final topic.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with it. But yeah, the voice chat, that's just ridiculous. Like, there's no reason that you shouldn't have, or the fact that they allow it, right? They're allowing you to have voice chat, but they're allowing it to be separate. So it's like, why even separate it? That part still baffles me. But I think, they definitely got a hit on their hand. This is the third one in the franchise, 2 in 1 generation. You know what I mean? So that's pretty dope. I just think they should just push it further. Maybe on the next gen, Splatoon will finally get that push that it actually needs, and Nintendo can get out of its own way and let it be successful.
Yeah, yep. I agree. And like I said, I think they're trying out that technology, man, because this is clearly shining and popping in a way that the other Splatoon didn't pop like this. This goo looks like goo. Anyway, so let's move on. Let me read this real quick from Carlos Hill. He said, Nintendo and the way it handles online has always been a big F for the company. Absolutely agree.
Absolutely.
True statement, bruh. So anyway, we moving on to our final topic. Let's go. So this right here, since we, segueing from Splatoon talking about Call of Duty, my bad. So there's a big hoopla. Y'all know what's going on, so we ain't got to get it all into the backdrop. But y'all know Microsoft has been trying to buy Activision and Blizzard.
Activision Blizzard.
Activision Blizzard.
Okay.
Primarily to gain control of Call of Duty. This big game, this humongous game. So, of course, we did
this indie game.
Right. So, of course, we did the episode where we talked about the acquisition, and we thought it was finalized. They spent almost
Another couple of months.
$67 billion on this to acquire them. And then we did the episode where we kind of talked about Sony's was crying and they kind of was showing signs of fear. And then we had another episode where Sony basically raised concerns to some higher-ups and some people that this is too much power for one company to have. This is like the Power Stones in the MCU. It's like Thanos can't have all the, you finna give this man the gauntlet of power. Anyway, let me stop. So it's like there's too much power for one person to wield. So Phil Spencer comes out and says, I'm just giving the backdrop, that they have no plans. Phil was being slick with this one. We have no plans to take Call of Duty off of rivaling companies' platforms. Well, and he was making his appeal to this group that, this company is safe with them. They're going to do right. Well,
spoiler alert.
The PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan claps Xbox Phil Spencer back over Call of Duty. So let's read something.
Well, no, there's a comment before this that
go ahead.
He's actually clapping that. So again, the spoiler alert, after they said the whole, we're not looking at taking Call of Duty off of PlayStation console, after they did all of that, spoiler alert, they are thinking about taking it off.
Right.
So what happened was there were private business conversations between Phil Spencer. Well, I don't know if it's between Phil and Jim Ryan, but between Microsoft and Sony about Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's kind of
and
right
this
here,
is
right
private.
You see
private
it right here
business
too.
conversation.
It's in this
Private.
paragraph that I was about to read. Go ahead.
All right. Well, you want to read the paragraph? You can read. I just want to make sure that it wasn't about that particular comment. It was about this. It was about a comment that they made in the public light that Jim decided to go at. So I can actually let you read the article if you want to go into that to kind of set the ground for the conversation, and then we can talk around that.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to hit that up. So taking what K-Bomb said, Jim Ryan took issue with Phil kind of spinning and playing semantics over not taking this game off of PlayStation and other companies, because behind the scenes, like K-Bomb said, they all knew that this was only going to be due the duration of the contract that was already been in effect with Activision before Microsoft acquired them. So right here you see PlayStation CEO Jim has responded to Xbox chief Phil Spencer over the Call of Duty deal that would see Sony consoles like the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 entitled only to the next 3 entries into Activision Blizzard's franchise. And what that means is, behind the scenes, Microsoft was making it clear that they're only going to honor that for the next 3 years.
Yep.
And so that's why PlayStation and others were kind of sounding the alarms, because they knew what was I guess they may have been under NDA or couldn't disclose that reality. I'm not sure why they didn't say that, but they didn't. I guess contractually they couldn't. So, and they probably didn't want to, because
they didn't actually have that information at that point.
They didn't. Okay.
No. They were still working on the contracts. So there was a statement that Microsoft actually came out and stated that they plan on supporting PlayStation for years to come.
Right.
That it was that statement that made Jim Ryan upset.
Right.
But during them having the discussion with the trying to block the merger, they were just trying to say, hey, you know what I'm saying, they're going to take this off of PlayStation, and Xbox was saying, nah, we're not taking it off.
Right. So they was
They
was lying. They was being they had every intentions of making this exclusive, which
absolutely.
If Sony was in the same boat, let's be real, they would too. So we're not saying that, but Phil got caught double talking and not being honest. So Jim Ryan, the CEO of PlayStation, called Xbox Call of Duty deal with Sony inadequate on many levels, in proportion to the 20 years partnership that Activision Blizzard franchise has shared with consoles like PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 3. Man, it ain't no other systems. Oh, anyway, so Ryan also called out Xbox Xbox chief Phil Spencer and stated he was having to set the record straight after Spencer apparently broke an unspoken agreement between the two companies. Let's see. Ryan comments were made in a statement to Games Industry Biz and were apparently spurred on by Spencer's comments having brought this deal into the public forum. So Ryan was upset when they brought this to the public, and since Phil said this stuff publicly, Ryan felt it needs to be stated that that's not what's been said privately. Ryan went on to express how inadequate he found the Call of Duty deal from Microsoft. Microsoft has also only offered for Call of Duty to remain on PlayStation for 3 years after the current agreement between Activision and Sony ends. After almost 20 years of Call of Duty on the PlayStation, this proposal was inadequate on many levels and failed to take account of the impact on our games. We want to guarantee PlayStation gamers continue to have the highest quality Call of Duty experience, and Microsoft's proposal undermines this principle. Do y'all think I need to keep reading, or is that enough? I guess I can go. Spencer,
I think that's probably just the last paragraph. You finish
okay. That. Spencer's comments come about the behest of several promises to Sony that Call of Duty will stay with PlayStation even if or when Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard King finalizes and the Call of Duty series becomes a Microsoft-owned IP. The deal struck with Sony certainly seemed a little token on Microsoft's part, seemingly made in order to appease investing body. Am I saying that right? Investigating bodies like the UK competition regulators, who recently raised concerns regarding the damaged Call of Duty exclusivity going to Xbox might do to PlayStation sales, particularly on the lead up to the next generation console generation. So, like we said when we was talking about it, Microsoft gonna say everything. Phil gonna say everything he needs to say to get this deal done. Because once it's done, they can do whatever they want to do if this stuff ain't wrote in the contract. So that was a mouthful, but I'll throw this question out. Does Sony, now that we kind of know this, does it make Sony look better? Do they have grounds for their complaint? K-Bum, Keith, who want to go first to tackle that question?
I've been quiet.
Go ahead.
It reinforces why Sony was saying what they were saying. On the outside looking in, Phil Spencer didn't lie. He said that the game will still be on PlayStation. He didn't say how long it would be on PlayStation. So now that this information is coming out, and clearly Sony was privy to this information before it was actually released to the public, right. Yeah, it helps in their complaint. It helps in why they're going so hard at it, at Microsoft for doing this, because they don't want this money-making machine to leave their pockets, basically. Because they, like K-Bone was saying a few podcasts ago, they make a lot of money on Call of Duty, even though they don't make the game. And all those profits are going to be going to Microsoft. So, yeah, it definitely helps with everything that you've been seeing. Because at first I was like, man, shut up and go make SOCOM. You already got Destiny. Make Destiny bigger. You know, that's me. I still feel that way. You know, you turn SOCOM into the next Splatoon, and not like shooting paint, but what I mean is like make it into your own thing. You know what I mean? From what it used to be. But that was my position on it, and I still feel like Sony should do that. And just sit back and eat your popcorn and let Microsoft tank Call of Duty, because that's all that's going to happen. These dudes, I'm sorry, I'm finna go on a Microsoft rant. I'm done.
No, you can't open that door and close it.
Listen, look at the games. Look at the games that's going over there. Not over there. I'm sorry. Look at Halo. We ain't gotta go far. Look at Halo. Halo is a shell of itself. Gears of War is a shell of itself. Like these games are not like none of those. What's the games? The company that came from Nintendo, Rare.
Rare.
Yeah.
None of them games have like the ones that came out early on the 360. None of those games have seen success. Microsoft kills franchises, and unfortunately, I hate to say that, but I would hate to see that happen to Call of Duty. Call of Duty to this day is still is the biggest franchise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not even close.
So having it go exclusively over there, Microsoft will literally have to get out of the way for this thing to continue to be successful. Because if they start getting their hands on it and say, oh, we're gonna change this and we're gonna add this and this is gonna be better and all of this behind the paywall, the fans are gonna leave. And guess where they can go, Sony? They can come right to you if you got a game for them. But if you over here still, complaining, which you are justified, you're justified in your complaint. We know that now, but you can still be making the game. You can still be having something for them to come to. You can like, hey Bungie, I need y'all to get this Destiny thing up faster, or you know what I'm saying. Like we need to make this open up a little bit more. Make a single player. Like turn this thing into the biggest thing since sliced bread. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'll still be doing that, and I'll still be trying to fight this Call of Duty Activision acquisition. Even though we already know it's all about Call of Duty, but
That sound tough to say.
yeah. So, but yeah, that's all. I got.
Activision acquisition.
Tongue twister. All right, go ahead, K-Bum. Give your thoughts on this.
Yeah, so it further showed that Sony was like Keith said. He said it very well. It shows that Sony's complaints were justified, right? That that Microsoft was saying one thing to the court, but planning another thing behind the doors, right? And this is what Sony was trying to get across. That hey, yeah, you're saying you want to keep this multiplayer. Yeah, you're saying this to the public, and that's all we had heard of Call of Duty. Remember that is all we heard. No, we're not going to take it off. We're going to keep it multiplayer. Their fears is unwarranted, and then comes out 3 years. And believe it or not, that 3 years, from my understanding from reading the articles, includes the Call of Duty that comes out this year. So it's this Call of Duty and then 2 more. That is the 3 years. So matter of fact, so there's no Call of Duty next year. So it wouldn't be next year. It would be the year after. That would be the second Call of Duty. Then probably the year after that would be the last one on the PlayStation. So my understanding, so Sony has some justification there, right? But the fact that we're getting the CEOs to get into this battle is something else now, right? This is a whole nother level that the CEOs are now battling together, having this conversation.
It just shows you how big Call of Duty is, man. Cause
and this is one thing I wanted to say to you guys. Call of Duty is not one game. This is where people are mistaken. Call of Duty is not one game. Call of Duty makes 2 games a year. 3 games if you want to include mobile. They make the Call of Duty annual game that comes out every year, and they make Warzone. This is what people who don't really understand Call of Duty is missing. Warzone is an entirely different game than the yearly release of Call of Duty.
Isn't that like the Fortnites and stuff?
Yes, it is. It is if Fortnite had Fortnite and a different game where it was a different multiplayer, and they were making money on Fortnite $1 billion, and then millions to $1 billion on that game.
Right.
They make 2 games a year, man. That is huge. And you don't see the sale numbers for Warzone because it's free. It is a free-to-play game. And we know how much money behind the scenes free-to-play games make. And this is the free-to-play game to the highest selling game of the year.
Right.
So
they making money.
Let's put emphasis on that. There's 2 games they're going to lose. if they leave.
Well, 3 games you
Three,
technically.
three. Well, mobile doesn't count because it's not on a Sony system.
But you said they make because they make Black Ops and then they make don't they ain't there 2 versions of Call of Duty? Unless I'm misunderstanding, because one is Black Ops, one is Modern Warfare. Like, how would you? I mean, me not being a Call of Duty guy, how do you assess Black Ops from Modern Warfare from the the older ones?
Repeat that question. My headphones just died on me.
I said, with Call of Duty having, they release a game every year, but one time might be Black Ops, the other time might be Advanced War, it might be Modern Warfare, the one that go back to the World War,
yeah,
like
Vanguard.
Yeah, they all kind of play different.
Yes.
So how many Call of Duties is it for real? Because Black Ops is different from Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare is different from Advanced Wars.
Yep.
So
Yep. That is true, and there have been 20 over. They said over 20 years of Call of Duty. So there is and don't get it twisted. People are still playing and spending money on the Call of Duty that was released 2 years ago.
Black Ops,
and even the year before that, which is the first Modern Warfare, and even people are still playing Black Ops 3. People who underestimate this impact doesn't understand are usually people who do not play Call of Duty. People who underestimate this impact are usually the people who don't play Call of Duty, and they don't know actually what the culture is. Right? They don't understand the Call of Duty culture. I am a person who have at least played every single Call of Duty. Well, sorry. Let me change that. I played every single Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4.
Okay.
Since Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. I played every Call of Duty. Some were trash, like Ghost, like Advanced Warfare. Mm-hmm. Some were really good, like pretty much all of the Black Ops, and the first editions of the Modern Warfare. The last Modern Warfare I didn't like. I thought it was trash. And Vanguard was trash as well. Black Ops I like. But I've played all of them. Some I liked. Some I didn't. I stopped going to the midnight release of Call of Duty and started renting Call of Duty because I'm like, it's probably a 2-week, month affair that I'm not going to like it anymore, right? But I've played them, and I understand the culture, right? I understand the culture of Call of Duty, and I'm telling you, this is a huge deal. And Sony, and so let me get to my point. Now I'm gonna hand it off to you, Level. I'm gonna get to my point. Now I'm gonna hand it off to you. Sony is not looking for Call of Duty to stay on Sony's system forever. That's not what they want. They're not looking. They know it's not going to stay on forever. What they want is enough time to make a good alternative. And 3 years is not enough. 3 years it's not enough time to create a juggernaut of a game that can replace Call of Duty. And that's what they're kind of pushing at. Sony know they're losing it. Sony is buying franchises. Sony know that's probably one of the reasons why they bought Bungie, because they want them to make that Call of Duty replacement. They know they're going to lose it. That's not the battle. That's not the actual battle. They know it's going to be gone. They can't stop the merger. They need enough time to create something to fill the void. That's quality. That's first party, and that screams PlayStation. And they're trying to buy time. So I want to get that point out before I hand it back to you, Lefty.
No, I think you make a good point. It'd be like, and I was thinking as you was talking, it'd be like Apple striking a deal with Best Buy that all Apple products outside of Apple stores are sold only at Best Buy. You can't buy them nowhere else. And it will hurt because Apple got a large ecosystem and a large following that if the only place you can get this other companies like Walmart and other places would probably that affect them because Apple products are major. You know what I'm saying? So Call of Duty being in one place with one system would affect. And I agree with you, K-Bo. That was a good observation. With it's more about having enough time to develop a counterpart to it. I agree, but because Call of Duty not going to stay number one forever. It's going to eventually something's going to take it down, and we don't know when that's going to happen.
We've been saying that for the Xbox going to be taken down.
But we know it's not going to stay on at the cream of the crop. Something's going to come along, but we don't see that no time soon. So, but no, I feel like they in bounds. But at the same time, Microsoft is in bounds too. If they acquire, they got the right to do it somewhat what they want to do.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, it's going to make them a monopoly, which I think that's what they use, and that this might make Microsoft a monopoly. Then there may be some criteria that they gotta follow in inquiring it. Because I don't believe they're gonna stop the acquisition. I just think they're gonna write some stuff up.
I don't believe they're gonna stop it either.
Yeah. So, Keith, go and give your final thoughts on this, and then we'll wrap this up, bro. I smell food. I've been smelling it for the last hour and a half, and I'm ready to eat. So go ahead.
I don't really have much else to say. I think K-Bone pretty much said it in the last second. It's like they just need time to have an equivalent. And that's all it is, man, because Call of Duty Ghost, remember that game? Anybody remember that game?
Oh, absolutely, I do.
That was the last Call of Duty on Nintendo platform, and they haven't said a word. Why? Because they have their own things going, and that's all Sony could hope for. Sure, their exclusives right now are dope, but what was not Uncharted?
Killzone.
Not Killzone.
Resistance.
Nope. Level just finished it. Last of Us. Didn't come out with a multiplayer.
Right.
And that's really all this is about is a multiplayer.
And people love the original Last of Us multiplayer because I had a friend, King Cooper. That's his own. That was his gamer tag. Man, I didn't know that. I didn't know that online community was that strong with the Last of Us. It was strong, man, and it was fun. It was slow paced, 4-on-4, but I enjoyed it. I mean, it was a lot of level head down. I admit, but I ain't ashamed to admit them first person shooters don't. I ain't good at first person shooters like that. But
well, yeah, that's what it's about. It's about multiplayer, and clearly Sony does not have it.
Yeah, they don't, and because
I mean, Sony have tried though. That's when you get the Resistance series, which was 3 series.
But they had success with the Uncharted one, not the Uncharted, but the Last of Us one. They had one in Uncharted, it just didn't work.
But it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good.
It wasn't that good.
I tried it. I didn't like it. I mean, I'm talking about you had the game Haze, which was another online game. Bad. Wasn't good. You had Killzones, who were supposed to be the next thing to stop Halo or Call of Duty. It couldn't meet up to it, and they stopped those, and now they're making Horizons. They gave that ship up, and the same thing with Resistance. They started making other games because they couldn't. Yeah, they couldn't compete. They didn't have what they need to dethrone or even come close to what COD was doing, and so they know if. So what? I'm sorry.
This is what they did. They couldn't beat them, so they struck a deal with them to get it exclusive, marketing and all that. Because every time it came out, it was always marketed with Sony.
Yeah, it was marketed with Sony. Even this one, this one comes out. The beta comes out next week for PlayStation, and Xbox gets it several days later. So they couldn't beat them, so they got to deal with them.
Right. That's what I don't understand. It's like this is how this game it's making the money. Y'all are going to change that? For Game Pass? I don't know, man.
Game Pass.
Yeah, they gonna do it.
Yeah, they could just gonna be on Game Pass.
They gonna do it, Keith, because at the end of the day, people want to talk. We might need to bring this up next week. People act like exclusives ain't where it's at. That's
like
where it's at.
Phil says it.
Yeah, he said that, but let's look at all of us here. You want to know why I got a Nintendo system? For the exclusives. You want to know why I bought that PlayStation 5? I didn't buy it for Call of Duty. I didn't buy
Astrobot.
it for this. I bought it for Astrobot. I bought it for Ratchet and Clank.
Yep.
I bought it for that Gears of War, that God of War.
Yep. True.
That Last of Us. That the next Uncharted. Because I know it's an Uncharted coming. They can say what they want to say. That franchise is not done. That's why I bought it for. Did you hear any multiplats on that?
No. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny about your statement? It makes me rethink how I used to think about it. I used to think exclusives were the icing on the cake. No, your exclusives are your cake.
Right.
These third-party games are the icing.
And
I get Call of Duty too?
Right.
Yep.
And that's why Nintendo doesn't. We talked about this. We talked about why Nintendo doesn't have to sweat over Activision because they got. We pulled the numbers up. We ain't gonna do it today because I'm finna go eat.
Yeah.
But when you got Mario Kart selling 40, 50 million copies.
Again.
Stupid numbers.
Smash Bros. 30 copies, 30 million copies. They don't need. I mean, yeah, would Call of Duty be great over there? Absolutely, but they don't need it. Whereas Sony, they online is all their online games is multiplat. Is made by others.
Yes.
And that's another reason why Nintendo should be slapped in the face. Because Splatoon could easily be bigger, like we said, and if they put more, way bigger. So, anyway, any final thoughts, man? Before you get out of here.
I'm just wondering how this saga is going to end. How this Call of Duty saga adventures is going to end. Again, I do find it funny how people who are not of the Call of Duty culture talk about Call of Duty. It's always funny to me since I am of the Call of Duty culture and I understand it. It's always funny when outsiders talk about it. It's like me talking about some Mario Odyssey, right? I'm outside the culture. Anything I say just sounds crazy and goofy coming from me. I've never called that game Goddessy. Right, I don't understand it. Right, I don't understand it on the same level that you guys would when it comes to platform. It all looks stupid to me. Right, and someone who doesn't like Call of Duty, all that running around, shooting, running behind people, all that gunplay looks dumb. Yeah, but you don't understand the culture and you don't understand the impact that it has. So I'm just very curious on how this is going to end, how this saga between Sony and Microsoft, because they are butting heads and they are battling in this battleground for this game. I'm just wondering how it's going to end because I have no idea. I do have an idea. I think it's going to end with Microsoft getting in and Microsoft snatching it off of Sony after that 3 years. But it's a battleground right now, and it's interesting to watch.
I think. Let me say two things. First, I can tell you how it's going to end. Microsoft is going to get it. It probably won't be. They probably won't be able to pull it off in 3 years though. They probably have to leave it on for probably going through the next generation, and then they probably going to be in the window of doing what they want to do with it. Secondly, at first, boy, I thought you was giving us some jazz with that Mario comment, but then you came back and redeemed yourself. So I'm gonna let you slide on that. I thought you was jazzing us with that Mario comment. Did you feel all them jazz? Like, look at all them pokes he giving us.
Man, I was ready to snap back. I was like, hold on now.
I'm outside. This looks stupid to me. But then you might see people running up behind you shooting. That looks stupid. I was like, oh, okay, redeemed himself. Because he called Mario stupid. I was like, so what you trying to say, K-Mom? Anyway, welcome. Thank y'all for tuning in on tonight. We had it live up in here tonight, y'all. Y'all did y'all thing, man. So let me send these shots out to everybody. Taz, as always, bro. I don't care what your brothers say. We gonna get you on this show, man. I gotta get you on here one of these times.
If you don't want
Pac-Man, what's up, bro? We thank you for tuning in tonight. Carlos Hill, thank you for tuning in tonight, all y'all. Who else? Dark Sun Rider, thank you for tuning in. And Pac-Man, let me give yours too. I didn't give you one of those. Who else was in here? First name basis up in this joint. J Love up in this joint. We had it going on tonight, man. But thank y'all for tuning in. Level, I'm finna go eat some chicken. You know how black people are about their chicken. Anyway, let me stop. Oh, that wasn't right. But I'm finna go up here and eat some of this chicken because my wife probably saved a few to fried up fresh for old me. So I'm about to go up here and eat some of this chicken. I shouldn't be eating this late. I feel bad, but I had to do the cast. So about to go and indulge. I will see y'all on the flip side. Go ahead and sign out, folks.
Yo, this your boy coming through live. No, I'm just playing. No, man, we had a good show tonight. Got a chance to talk about the Splatoon. We all gonna be in there, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can get a few games in and we can have some fun and, you know, figure out how we're gonna do voice chat. But,
Figure it out.
Yeah, can we do it through the chat room or we gotta figure out we can do it through Discord?
we could do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Discord.
probably Discord.
All right, we got that good. And y'all see what my boy Taz said? Like and subscribe, folks. Like and subscribe. I don't know why YouTube tried to block that. We want y'all to like and subscribe. They tried to block your comment, Taz. I unblocked that. Now, show that. Hit that like button and subscribe like he said. And if you don't, slap yourself. Slap yourself. Stupid. You are the weakest link. All right, we out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. I put it up there for you, Taz. You see that like and subscribe up there? I put it up there for you. That's for you, buddy. I said, buddy. Oh, my God. I got to go. I'm hungry. Let me get out of here.
Get some food, bro.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Deuces.